I don't think you can kill Bristleback in this lane unless he overextends. Maybe you get a pull on the tower. He needs to bring some extra regen. What is he bringing? A healing salve, 2 mangoes. Might be a different story once you hit level 6. Let's see the pull onto the tower. It's just gonna be some harassment.
Yeah, it's because the creep wave was still taking up a lot. That's 5 core spray stacks over on Mika. He pushed the shields up. Just in case Chessie wants to force the issue, but now it's going to be salve and salve. Mid lane stays in equilibrium while Coif is being dived by Zibe. That's what Saboteur is for. Send Axe back, but Crystal Maiden, she's got level 1 in Frostbite. Maybe they can close the distance, but there's not a single point up in Cold. Right now, they're still not even level 2, level 3 Axe. Just a little shy of it. A bottom lane could fissure from Z-Freak. Creates enough space that he'll end up surviving too. Oh my, what's the biggest improvement? Not having Blitz. Great. Pex are going to be brought down on top lane.
Looks so gangster.
Oh, he actually went for the call. Needs extra spins for Insane to drop down low, and Zibe actually tips him as he's killing him. If he didn't get those extra 2 spins nearing the end of that call, it may have been a very different scenario. Chessie. Okay, he's able to catch him. No. Even gets the fresh bottles up. You can get the 5-minute bounty runes in just 1 second, so they'll let the lane go. While on bottom lane, Madara trying to battle for this 5-minute rune. Z-Freak gets the stun out, trying to get the full-up Toto, but Rubik pick up Tiger. Almost got the full control. Pexu gets one of the bounty runes, but Mickey now arrives looking for his easy kill into Z-Freak. He has to move up. Tiger on 12 HP is able to survive.
In the lane, not the greatest one, but you know, at least it's something considering the last nerfs.
Still prefer something more like, oh, hello, jump in, Mickey. He actually gets the kill onto Chessie. The whole dream of being 1 item ahead is definitely not a reality in this game. The top 3 net worths all belong to Liquid. The only one close to it is Axe.
Mid lane.
Wait, really?
He's dead.
Has he actually got the damage if he turns? No, of course, the shields are still up.
He's now dominating! He's dominating, Rick!
Chen. Pexu can't help him out. The large issue of the Druid.
164
solo.
Middle
Goodbye. That Crystal Maiden does not stand in this lane. Maybe if you had something like a paralyzing cast, Witch Doctor to bounce around.
I just ripped the hero.
Axe is dead. Mickey's moved in. A quick little step forward. He's got his remnant as well to keep the control up. And Axe.
Lane, creating a lot of space for your team playing behind tier 1, tier 2 tower, taking the stacks. But this is not the Bristleback that I've seen. Boxy.
Able to spear away. Madara doesn't have level 6 yet, so there's no spirits available. Boxy was actually perfectly controlled by Z-Freak and then chain controlled by Crystal Maiden, but now in Z, it's like Boxy's like, I don't want to die, but somebody has to. Boxy was just lucky to keep it pushed back while down on bottom. Ember Spirit will arrive. They drop down sentries, and Senya's going to drop one of his own. And it's Mickey looking for the Hex too.
Speed gets the rules!
He gets one-shotted. Astral Step plus Resonant Pulse.
Oh, Radiant's bottom tower
like in a second, he's gone. Bristleback, still there. I mean, they have very limited catch for Mickey.
They're trying to actually contest the outpost trap. Madara's going to jump in. It's a good sign of Fifth Series chain over on 2 heroes. But with another quick jump forward from Mickey, he just tanks through all the damage. Z-Freak will be the next target. Boxy just wants to try and outrun the Flame Guard. But Immolation's a pretty damn good thing, especially when controlled with Searing Chain with Boxy. 50 HP, the one touch gave him the life. Mickey will create some extra space for Pexu. He'll rotate around. Easiest level 1 Crystal Nova of his life for Mickey. He'll get what he really wants. More kills, stalking him up. He's 7-0-2. He's about to make it 8-0-2 in 8 seconds when he's got jump. All the remnant. Pexu stay above the tree line. He'll frostbite Mickey underneath the tower. Still got a couple of 1 charges. And now Pexu low on life. Out you pop. There goes the 8th kill for the Void Spirit of Mickey.
And it's a 5k lead already for Team Liquid. This Void Spirit is doing everything in this game. The problem is Chen, like he hit level 6 at 10-minute mark, which you usually don't see, but they were getting a lot of kills on a mid and top lane. He's involved in 8 out of 13 kills on Chen, so that means he's getting a lot of XP. So you don't expect him to have Hand of God when you're fighting for the outpost.
Oh, mid lane Madara. That actually worked out nicely. Boxy didn't throw the spear So I didn't push him into the tower and then drag him back with the Remnant, which I'm fairly certain was Liquid's goal there.
Under attack.
While all this is going on, Koifus finished Mask of Madness, farming up his Desolator, an uncontested lone Druid in the safe lane, while Liquid group up massively and look for their own kill in mid. Zibe on 60 HP, makes a break for the tree. Mickey's in way too deep.
He's dead.
Doesn't ever jump away. And it's Madara who will end the streak. That's some good money coming the way of the Amber Spirit.
Oh, Radiant's top tower.
500 gold for that kill.
Radiant just fortified
This is
their
the
structures.
downside
You
of
know what
Void
I'm
Spirit. You
talking
want
about?
to keep playing aggressive, but you do not want to use all your kit to get a kill. You always want to keep one so that you can be able to run the hero.
Under attack.
Oh, Mickey. That's an interesting direction for the Remnant. I was going to pull Chessie a little bit closer so Boxy can get the easy spear. Remember, they don't have Arena Liquid because they burst it on the support hero. It's not going to stop Mickey from jumping forward. Lone Draw is taking the Tier 1 tower on the bottom lane while all this is going on, but now the Chen army goes to work. Tiger, he got the grab, he got the pick up, and Chessie wants to get back out while Pexy just wants to let it go. He couldn't get it all off, however. 2 heroes go down for OG and Liquid. Oh, Lone Druid about to get ganked up. Blink, call. Up and running. Zibe's able to give the extra control. Even Z-Freak dropping the Echo Slam. They did. Z-Freak drops down the fissure. The army is on the way, but it's a long way around. Mars, okay, that arena's going to be a little bit off target. Trying to battle with Z-Freak on the wall. He's at least able to get his totem off, but that's all. Madara, side of fifth steering, he's gonna get both Insania as well as Mickey, and maybe with the extra help from the axe, blinking in, able to connect over on his call. Tiger wants to create a little bit of space. Mickey's got the extra life to bounce back out and continue the fight with the Oh, really? Between the two trees onto the wall, there's not really a wall. That's how it goes down. Boxy, Frostbit, Numb, Hexu, still letting it go. That pushback is not enough. That's all that's done, so Pexy gets the whole duration over off.
Well, here comes
Now Chessie in a lot of trouble. Koifer has finally decided to join the fight. And they claim 2 cores.
And again, that spear did not connect.
Oh, man, what?
Like,
Get up
it,
on out of here.
maybe Roche Pit is not Pokemon. The one that you were outside catching it is, that
you mean go?
You got go. It's go. Go as gone. You can't.
Let's battle mid. It's a 5v5 time. Boxy, is it time for the arena? You're gonna put the Ember Spirit up towards the end. From the back, Chessie caught on the edge of it too. A perfect spear, and the Fidget Dust can't really create anywhere near enough space. Mickey is just battling in this with a double damage and quickly killing off Madara. And now the next target, you know it, Bexu. He's already gone down. Tiger kill secures with a Fade Bolt. Mid-tier 1 tower quickly mopped up by Liquid after the 2 kills. And OG, that never really had time to stand their ground and really have a presence.
Team Liquid could just play.
And they're trying to protect Pexu. Like, please go on your warding mission here. While in mid lane, Mickey and Tiger and Boxy all ready to fight. You got Remnant number 1 and now into the spear. Whoops! That'll push Chessie all the way back. Almost to the tier 3 tower, but because Axe as well as the E-Freak are here, they cut the fight up, but the roots are out. Chessie has no way to really escape, and Mickey is just held up for the moment thanks to the rooting of the Crystal Maiden. But once again, it is Team Liquid on the run down the middle lane, and they're looking for Pexu, who's broken off to the side. We found the rogue sheep. Yeah, there's no tree there. Love how actually frostbit the bear, who completed his pullback. That's fine.
Now it's time to go Roche, Koikwa. Let's see if he decides to go for it, or they want to take the tier 2 tower mid first. Problem is, like, you have Axe with a blink call, but there's no real follow-up. Ember Spirit needs to be careful about his positioning.
Quick Yules from Mickey means easy Remnant follow-up and the spear.
Easy setup.
It really is, isn't it?
Taiga is also extremely farmed this game. Like, he doesn't have the bestest spells to steal, I would say. You know, Fisher is one of them. Chains, Remnant is okay.
Oh, Radiant's top tower is
But
destroyed.
he is extremely farmed. Spirit Vessel, and he also has 5 charges. If you have more than 3 charges, you know you're either not using them correctly, or the game is going so well for you that you don't even need to use them. I think it's the second one here.
They just used the second one. The items get to pick them up quickly before they get lost on the ground. Axe is going to go down quickly. Pexu cannot survive in the arena of blood. Chessie also put in that category. And that one's the one belonging to the freezing field of Rubik, dropping on their heads. OG.seed 6-28. It feels pretty brutal. They have a 2% win rate and the win probability. That's not too happy, and Z-Freak just got caught in the tree line. Boxy blinks forward. Extra support's arriving from Mika. He's got another remnant of Val, but it's buying time for Boxy to hit into Z-Freak.
2% you'd say that's less than what Bait had in the previous series.
Hopefully this game doesn't go for like 20 more minutes at the same win percentage.
It'd be a freebie for Liquid.
And there's nothing that nothing OG.seed will want to do about this. Farm up your items, get a Desolator on Madara if you can have enough space in the bottom lane. Gotta give props to Pexu, he's still continuously come out here to ward. 9 deaths doesn't stop him from leaving his base. 8 deaths, same thing for Earthshaker Z-Freak. I think he's been dreaming of this Blink Dagger forever. But he might just sell absolutely everything he owns in order to purchase it if they want to have any chance of fighting the high ground against Liquid. They just gave the Aegis to the Void Spirit. You know Mars and Lone Druid will probably survive any initiation OG.seed can currently throw.
Insania is also so farmed. Full Guardian Greaves.
Hey, they're going 2 pipes on OG.seed. I don't know if that's intentional.
Intentional? It looked intentional.
Well, it's happening either way. Chassis's got 1, and I'm looking at Axe, who's now dying, who's got piping in quick buy. And now another blink, Yule Septum, my god, Madara. No shields to be given for this one. Locked inside the arena, Tiger will claim the double kill. And he's still just casually holding on to the freezing field. While up on top, Lone Druid starts on the tier 3 town. Buybacks will have to be forced from OG.seed if they want to defend this.
That's a Spirit Bear with all these auras like Spirit Link, Ice Armor, Guardian Greaves. 3 Centaur Conquerors just sitting in the back. Well, Chesty, he is dealing with the bear. A couple of nasal...
And Chesty feels a little bit too far out. Lone Druid's coming around the back. Here's your Yules, Remnant. The bear will look for his own control. They taunt him, they tangle him, and there's 3 Chen stuns on the way. He gets a pretty good call, but then the pushback from Mars. Flying space for Chen. He's still got the hand of God of Val, 2 and Bristleback falls back as quickly as possible. Can't do anything more. You're going to lose the Ember Spirit who starts. I'm trying to jump out for a Spirit, but that won't work either. And up the hill we go. Liquid with 5, OG with 2. And we're about to make that OG with... Okay, OG with 4. They'll buy back, but again, these stuns coming in. Z-Freak trying to create a little bit more space. But just forever Spirit Vessel. No more life. So Ember can buy back to try and defend. The tier 3 tower, the bear is almost taking care of it. In fact, now it has. Tearing chains up, but the bear is fine. The melee rush can't say the same about it. And GG is called. They're going to wait for 25 minutes to come up, and rightly so. 0% on the board. Liquid take game 1 against OG.seed.
I would say the Liquid, which much better execution.
And OG now have to make their own choice. It's the easiest initiation too, even though obviously you've gone for like Stone Remnants to begin with from the Earth Spirit. The roots are down, Z-Freak able to get 2 of the stuns and not getting Inkswell, getting Stroke of Fate level 1 from Insania. You don't go Blinding Light, and we don't go Inkswell. And no one really cares about the first outpost.
We really don't. Early stage, you know he's gonna do some awesome stuff.
I love the way you can phrase things. Mickey's in a little bit of trouble. The blast from Pexu's able to connect, and Mickey's got a little more life. Actually brought down. OG will spill first blood with this aggressive tri-lane.
Has the same whale, but you know, Dragonite will be standing closer to his tower, so that's 1 extra region per second on top of Dragon Blood. Also, I want to see if Monkey brings Orb of Venom, then it becomes much easier for him to be in this lane, and he is bringing 1 like nothing else. He just brought himself a healing salve, and that's it.
He's got 1 more jump available. He's going after Boxy. Boxy needs more life to survive, but there's an Illuminate flying his way, and Boxy will get brought down. And back behind the tier 1 tower. Top lane, Pexu, the kick comes through. There's already 3 charges of sticky napalm on him. He'll get back underneath the tower. Same for Madara.
Pek's definitely not an easy kill to get. He got 2 kills, which means he has boots and the magic stick. 375 movement speed. You can't just really get on top of him, unless you're in a bad spot. But still, the move speed should get him out of the trouble.
And Tania's picking up so much farm because I think Mickey's realized he can't reach these range creeps all the time. So Grimstroke's just using his Stroke of Fate. As Mickey goes down, it's lost when he's one-on-one. Mid lane, DK's got Dragon Form off cooldown again. Z-Freak? Z-Freak? Okay, it took him a second to respond to it. Insania, who was there. This time you get the rolling boulder into the Ink while done. A pushback from Pexu trying to create the space, but Chessie needs a lot more life. The blast will connect on 4 heroes from Liquid who are all there to kill the Dragon Knight. But this is good money for the DK. Tiger's rotating over, so he's going to see the stack being taken. Pexu just uses Chakra, blinding light into a Dragon Tail stun. Earth Spirit actually being killed up as well by the neutrals. He goes for a quick kick, tries the run. Bramble, it doesn't actually connect. So Tiger will just have to outrun it for another 5 seconds till he has Rolling Ball to back off cooldown. Already triggered the 12 stick charges. And Chessie, Dragon Tail stun, and a Breathe Fire will finish the job. But look who's coming over to try and contest the stack. Boxy is there, he's working with Insania, able to get the stun over on Z-Freak, who's looking for that last bit of damage to come out. He's so low on life inside the fight. Only hope is Nile. No, it won't happen. Also get to look at Mickey just hiding behind a tier 1 tower on bottom lane. This is against a catapult wave pushing into his tower. They're going to bring in ES. They need to follow up stuns. That's why Grimstroke comes in. Now, who does he want to give it to? Mickey? Tiger, rolling ball forward, get the follow-up stuns with the chains. Not the perfect Tiger, but it won't matter. Mickey still has the damage to finish the job.
Yeah, Liquid understands the lanes were not going well for the first like 6-7 minutes, and now they need to rotate 1 extra hero more than they would.
Here we go again. Madara looking for his target. The Will-O-Wisp comes down from Keeper of the Light. It buys a lot more time now for Madara to continue his fight forward as they get the jump in. But my God, that Magnetize doing his job. Koifa and Tiger trying to stand their ground. Z-Freak's doing a lot more damage himself. No, he doesn't. He's dead, but so is Koifa. Mickey having to be that last surviving core to get the work done. Tiger trying to stand with him, gets another kick forward. Let the ears continue to ring. Madara just wants to finish his TP out to safety. He's able to do so, but Chessie stands his ground. But now Zibe will also arrive, and we'll see who's really got the bigger flames. They said Bad Ride's a great counter to the Enchantress, and Zibe doesn't want any piece of it at all. But TP's arriving from the Keeper of the Line. A blinding light will buy some extra space, but there's so many sticky names on charges up. Double kill.
Popular when they first made Tusk with the new spell, Tag Team. I'm surprised no one is building that on Tusk. It still works.
Ricky with a quick jump. Boxy's got the movement speed, also got the Dust of Outball. Gonna lasso Madara back, and they get Boxy out of range of the Will-O-Wisp, but they haven't finished the job yet. Madara tricks the trade, but bounces back up into Madara. Still going down. Magnetize is a real issue for OG.seed as Liquid chalk up another 2.
So that extra movement speed he gets from the items. Like Faded Bro, I believe Faded Brooch is like the best tier 1 items. Sometimes pro players are even considering leaving Faded Brooch over some, not tier 2, but tier 3 items.
Time to fight again. Looking for DK. Rolling ball to 4. They're going to follow up stunts. Can be almost perfectly comboed.
Double silence.
The Soulbind double silence. Jesse can't get into that Dragon form, but they haven't got the kill yet. Now OGS, they bring the numbers to the fight. And Tiger tries to sacrifice himself, but it doesn't stop a Ricky from keeping the chase going. Is there a pounce forward? There is another one from Madara. He needs more heroes, however. Now it's currently 4-on-1. But the rest of OG.seed are coming, and they are as 5 underneath the outpost. The Fear pushing Ember Spirit further back, but the Flame Break also doing its job. A lot of sticky napalm charges up, so OG.seed having a hard time keeping the chase going, and Z-Freak is currently clipped. He would like to TP out of this, but he's a little uncertain about what vision is nearby him. Another Dragon Tail stun. Chessie putting that Blink Dagger to work. He bought it just before this fight. Was able to help ensure the kill on Insania with it.
So yeah, once Ricky gets his Diffusal Blade, which is going to be now, just needs to kill this Catapult. He can kill any hero on the map. They have no defensive abilities, no defensive items yet.
Jesus, dominating!
Bye, Z-Freak.
Oh, we heard that a lot in game number 1.
That's a little unlucky for him this time around. I'm uncertain what he wanted to achieve behind the tier 1 tower, but when you get hit by napalm and Liquid have this much maneuverability, you're not going to survive.
I'm glad that Jesse went for brief fire damage reduction on level 10, minus 24 on. He's going straight into BKB on Dragonite, which I really like. Like, Jesse's game decision making has been great so far. They have no abilities besides lasso. Like,
BKB to begin with. Mickey is going to be there to follow up, rolling boulder forward, and once again the Magnetides are going to turn on. A great double silence, and this is right on the edge of the Dragon form too. He may not even have time to run out, but the Soulbind actually locks over towards Zibe, so he can try and focus down a little bit more on the Tiger. Now Monkey King finally arrives into the Wukong's command. They're just trying to hold Jesse in position, and they bring him down. Insania with the double kill. Pexu, he's going to be collateral, and he's trying to retreat out to the west, but OG.seed lose 4 heroes. And that is not the way they thought the fight was going to begin, but what a Blink Dagger reveal arriving in for Boxy.
They're also executing this so well. Grimstroke, 4 points in Inkswell, then Tiger rolls in, mid-air, get the maximum efficiency out of it. Wicked keeping mid.
Yeah, he's going after the Tiger. He's got the fuse plate up and running. That's the easiest way to hold people inside the smoke screen.
Very fast for Team Liquid. There's gonna be Deso and Monkey. You want to have a Deso or any kind of power kid when you have Ember in your team.
Oh, he's breaking. The rolling boulder from Tiger doesn't get out in time. Chessie just blinks forward and blocks the path. So down with the ES, and Liquid are in full retreat. It was them who were setting up the gank.
Oh, Radiant's top tower is under attack.
All around the 20-minute mark. Oh, jump forward from Madara. Smoke screen up. Will-O-Wisp too. Boxy isn't getting out of this one. All of your item choices won't save you from that initiation. And they want more. Chessie, but it may not stop Boxy from going for the easy pickup. Z-Freak. Really nice knowing you again, man. You cannot hide in the Shadow Realm from the flames.
So that's gonna be a tier 1 tower.
Yeah.
Also Liquid, they need BKB items so far on their side. Grimstroke going for a Force Staff, still a recipe away.
Oh, Radiant's top tower is under
They're on the
attack.
hunt. Rolling in boulder from Tiger. That goes in very deep on top of Pexu. They want the Enchantress, or do they? Moving off to the side, Madara, they're just chasing down Keeper of the Light. They want the Will-O-Wisp taken out at the moment, but Madara just jumps for the Will-O-Wisp, still ended up going off, so Pexu will end up surviving. The rest of the heroes, Ember Spirit as well as Grimstroke, couldn't get there. One Purge Creep was holding it back by Enchantress. Just solos up Insania. Madara's in a lot of trouble. Mickey trying to battle out. He goes Thunder Fist back off cooldown. It's a good stun from Koifa, controlling up Madara. Can't find the extra life, but maybe it's time for Chessie to get the hell out of there. Necrobooks are chasing him down. He'll run up the hill. Boxy, no actual lasso available for him. Enchant trying to send the Centaur forward to battle for them. BKB from Chessie can now help him stand. Koifa, perfect dodge with the mischief, and now he can look for his own fight. Looking for the line for the stun. Has to wait the BKB off from Chessie before he can have a chance for this one. And Chessie back to the tier 2 tower, but still not safe for Koifa. A perfect jump forward. Enchantress as well as Pexu, both being caught out. The TP out will end up happening for the Enchantress, but everyone else from OG is dead. Oh. And instead, 4 men smoke up. Way send them around the bottom. They're looking for a fresh target. And they're going to find one. Boxy up and towards the air. Once again, Z-Freak. The punching bag of OGS. Having a very hard time getting away, hunting inside the Shadow Realm. Her Spirit is locked up by the Bramble. But now Soulbind, double silence, and a jump forward. Side of Fist and Searing Chase. Big A wants to jump back out again, but the lasso is there. They're holding him together. They just come back out. Koifa arrives with his own double damager. Inside the Wukong's command, at least Chessie had the BKB to help him survive. And they'll buy back on Enchantress, so OG.seed have all 3 cores back up again and running. Feels like they're a decent way behind.
Tiger's top tower is under attack.
Chessie. Observer and Sentry is down from Team Liquid. As the smoke breaks, they see so much, but same for OG.seed. Madara doesn't stop him jumping forward. He wants his kill over on Tiger. The rolling boulder out will be successful. Gotta get through almost 2.1k. Yeah, that's a lot.
Very hard to bring down. And he just keeps summoning every single time it's off cooldown. Use that Necro Book. Try to devour to get any kind of vision. Monkey with destruction.
Koipa's going to BKB up. Madara had to hide inside the tricks of the tray. Koipa wants his own fight, but Madara burns his own BKB. Looking for his extra target. They dust him up. Koipa standing inside the Wukong's command. Now Sleight of Fist here in chase. Needs to connect over on Madara, but instead they find Chessie. He'll BKB and Dragon Ball and Foxy in range of the Enchantress. Just rainbow cannon down. They'll lose the Necro Books as well.
Get out. The BKBs are flying.
Try to tell stunts there from Chessie. Tiger was trying to get a rolling boulder away. Monkey King was waiting for his own jump up as Tiger just gets pushed away with a rolling boulder. Now Dragon Tail stun from Chessie. Is there a follow-up? No, Monkey King's gonna let him die.
Another stun. He's just perma-stunning people with Keeper of the Light combo.
Need to add a lot of pressure on the northern side. And Koipa can keep the farm going inside the jungle. He's calling an Orb of Destruction, so he's a very powerful hero to try and bring down. And going in for an Academ Scepter 2.
I can't understand.
The rest of Liquid. Find out. And they got extra control. The double lasso. Pull him deeper inside the Wukong's command with a follow-up stun. The perfect control. Enchantress and DK, the two big cores that have been pains in the ass for Liquid. They are the two that stand side by side and get lassoed.
Oh man, Earth Spirit even picked up Essence Ring plus Ogre Axe, so he will have like 2.7k HP. Straight into Roche Pit. I'm wondering whose gold it's pointing out if he's disconnected.
It's bugged. The same thing happened to Misery yesterday. It's just a bug. I think sometimes, like when I play these DCs, it looks like all the neutral gold, or like what was it? Like you remember you had that with like Warcraft 3 Dota, but actually take into account all the gold that may want to bring that out at some point and have a neutral item. Meanwhile, here comes Liquid. You won't have that for the fight. In fact, you won't have a Ricky for the fight either.
Whoa! He dies so quickly.
Yep. Necro Books made sure he was never gonna hide out either, and this initiation from Boxy, when it connects, you got no way out and you can't cancel him. He's already finished a Lincoln Sphere. If you can kill a target while they're lasso before the BKBs come up, yeah, I can see it.
It's also a double day gun during Grimstroke ulti.
Mm-hmm.
And Ricky is such a low HP hero. The BKBs are also dropping low.
He actually brings Insania down. Hey, worth it. Totally worth it for Z3. And Enchantress is looking for her own target. She's going to walk underneath the Radiant Orbs. Mickey may feel strong enough to try and fight this.
Gotcha.
Quick little Sleight of Fist. But now Madara goes for his own thing, and Mickey might have thought wrong. Koipa wants to help him out. Into the Wukong's command, Mickey going to BKB, and the rolling ball also arrived from Tiger. They're trying to run back out again. A quick little dusting, and Madara, they got the lasso on him before the BKB will arrive. A perfect chase on. He has buyback at Bubble. We'll see if he thinks it's even worth it, or if he just lets his comrades die. There's another catch out. Z-Freak on the bottom lane. Zibbe's trying to run away from Boxy, being forever sticky napalmed up with the rolling bolt of fort. They do get that chain control onto the Enchantress. She will not return. Koipa with a triple kill. Claiming the life of Z-Freak as well.
The fight into no vision whatsoever. You're playing into superior vision, gem, and they had like 10k advantage coming into this fight. Once again, Boxy with the great initiation catching out Ricky. He's the one who's a damage dealer for his team.
Now Koipa gets to beat the crap out of the tier 3 towers.
Oh boy, Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Remember, still not the healthiest men sitting on the front lines.
Radiant just
Getting hit by Illuminate after Illuminate, as well as the split shot of the tower doesn't help out. But hey, just go back to base and spirit back in when you're ready to fight. They give the Lincoln Sphere protection on Koipa, so they can finish the tier 3 tower and then maybe back up and look for other bigger objectives. So got both the bounty runes on top, and well, you got a little longer for Roshan.
Vision, get a kill.
Tiger.
Even though it's not a game-winning play, disarm.
That wasn't the target he wanted. That actually cost him his life to do that. Fight's about to happen up on top. Poor little Hellbear Smasher's trying to hold out against Nember as well as a Grimstroke. Doesn't know that there's a lot more behind him, however.
Dire's top tower's under attack.
5 heroes versus 5 heroes. Pexu tries to rotate around. How many sentry wards can you plant? There's the outpost. It's going to be claimed. Is there a Dragon Tail stun? The blink forward. Chessie able to get it off with BKB. They're just trying to bring down this Earthbird. Can he actually get back out of the tricks of the trade? Way too much damage with the Soul Bind. And the lasso. They have the control factors, or do they? DK, yeah, he's down. No buyback for either of the big cores. Z-Freak goes up. But like all team fights, we expect him to die. And OG on the full retreat back into their base. Pexu, he might be lucky enough to survive. Coinfer, he's going to jump down and keep the chase going. No, time to pull back. Look for the Enchantress instead. The BKB is now back off cooldown. So Zibe can use that, but Coinfer's moving again. They don't have stun. No, couldn't get down in time, and a pistol was on cooldown for 5 seconds.
They try to go for the Earth Spirit, who's extremely tanky. He's sitting at 3,000 HP with Repair Kit and Heaven's Halberd, so it amplifies his regen. Look at his HP regen per second. I mean, he has a Spirit Vessel heal at the moment, so 83. 44 when it's gone.
Dire's top tower's under attack.
I mean, I can't blame OG.seed for investing all their money in the items not saved for buyback on neither Dragonite nor Ricky. Like, you need to take one good fight. There's no point in having the buyback, especially if you already use the BKB. You can't really do anything, so it's the correct choice to go all in.
They're gonna smirk a fight. DK doesn't have Dragon Form, and he's also not alive yet. Midrax will be taken, and now, well, it's a good terrorize. Z-Freak looking for a Curse Crown stun. Overall, both insane heroes. So it's Mickey what is BKB up and Tiger, rolling borders forward, getting rid of the very pesky Pexu.
Whoa!
Tiger wants to keep on fighting, however. Z-Freak might have died. Mickey needs another quick spirit jump away. Enchantress perfectly controlling him while inside the Wukong's command. This is the Coinfer zone. Chessie will not escape, but a triple kill for Coinfer. Enchantress now losing the BKB. Is there a stun? The Curse Crown. Oh, Slide of Fist Searing Chains. It's there for the range control, and that is GG. OG.seed put up a fight. But at the end of the day, it's too early.
Liquid is just a better overall team, no doubt about it. OG.seed has a lot of potential, you know, but Liquid